David can't see Tab anywhere. The rest of the day he can't stop thinking about what happened, and even Charlie notices how distracted he is during a meeting. After work, David goes to a bar and tries to remember Elise's phone number. Suddenly Harry sits next to him and wonders why David is so fixated on this woman he isn't supposed to talk to. It's dangerous to discuss Tab in a bar, so they agree to meet later on a boat for privacy. There Harry explains that water prevents him from reading David's actions. He also reveals that agents can't actually read people's minds, they just study their histories and patterns so they become easy to predict. Harry advises David not to search for Elise if he doesn't want Tab going after him. 3 years later, David is on the bus when he suddenly sees Elise walking on the street. He immediately gets off and runs to catch up to her. He admits that for the last 3 years he rode the same bus every day hoping to see her. They go for a walk while David explains he lost her number and couldn't find her online because he didn't know her surname. A TAB agent immediately notices the change in David's routine and warns Richardson, who sends his men after them. Elise shares that she's a dancer in a contemporary ballet company and tells him about the show she's having tomorrow night. The duo stops at a cafe to have breakfast while Richardson watches them from afar, noticing several inflection points in Elise's path too. If they kiss, there will be an irreparable deviation from the plan. TAB sends Charlie to interrupt the date by reminding David has a speech he can't skip. When they're about to kiss goodbye, Richardson sends Charlie a message pretending to be the TV crew, and Charlie ruins the moment by rushing his friend. Before leaving, David kisses Elise's cheek and promises to see her again. That afternoon, David announces he'll run for Senate again while Elise receives a trick text from TAB telling her the rehearsal has changed locations. After finishing his speech, David sees Richardson watching him from afar and suspects something is wrong, so he tells Charlie to cancel all his interviews. Then he rushes to the ballet company's studio and finds it closed. David calls the company to try to ask about the rehearsal, but the call is quickly disconnected. He even borrows a random man's phone to try again, to no avail. Noticing that David is still running around the city, Richardson and his assistant appear in front of him to try to convince him to forget about Elise. David asks why he